What's up? I'm Michael Render, better known as Killer Mike.
My name's Ethan Hawke. We're at Amoeba, and this is What's in My Bag.
Down, 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 down. I say right down to the groove. Need a little help now. Somebody gotta help me now. How can I need some kind of help now. Down,
I think there's no better way than to start out my new prize possession right here. 10th anniversary issue.
I'm talking Zulu, Mansa Musa, my money buku, my beats is banging. Fuck what you rapping, who produced you? I slap the snap, take what you got and run the juice you.
The house is gonna be rolling when I get home. Come on, man.
Oh, man, that makes me feel good. Thank you, man.
All right.
Your friends are really supporting me.
Toe on the track like a ballerina, ski mask in a Pontiac Catalina. It's obese female opera singer, you can run the jewels or lose your fingers. Me and LP got time to kill, got folks to kill, on overkill. He hanging out the window, I hold the wheel.
Since you got RTJ2, I came with Zeppelin I.
Ooh.
My old man had me listen to this, and I'm just saying, man, good times, bad times, that baby, I'm gonna leave you.
Dazing a Fuse comes, that changes your life. I went to the record exchange and I got this thing. I told you before, I put on the headphones and I just dropped out of life.
I literally remember it was like an audio movie.
Soul of a woman was created below.
We were in an award show, the NME Awards, I believe, and we saw Think Jimmy and Robert and ran to them and were just like, we were breathing. Ellen I ran upstairs, just like, hey, you guys gotta take a picture with us. Just trust me, you'll know who we are in a year or so after this award show, but just we're not fucking crazy, just fanatics. But we were crazy fucking fanatics. I lived to make an album this dark, this beautiful, this journey-esque.
You're gonna do it. You know what I find really inspiring about you? Is we started young, but we're getting better.
Yeah, I will say we're aging like fine wine.
So,
when I turn into vinegar.
Let's see what's next up. Terry Allen. Okay, and Terry Allen is a little...
Shut the fuck up, stop.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the CD.
Yeah.
I stopped and I almost pulled the record, and then I stopped myself out of pulling the record. So somebody up there knew this record's supposed to be talking about. Please tell them about this record.
I mean, this,
I'm holding it for you.
Yeah, this guy, he is a genuine badass.
Yeah, you leaving LA on a cloudy day, pushing the crowd away. You gonna get away today?
He's not as well known as the big legends like Willie and Johnny Cash and Townes Van Zandt, but his lyrics are insane. He's so funny, he's so smart, he's creatively brilliant. This was the last album that came out that I know about anyway, and people didn't talk about it enough.
You feel all alone, so sorry for yourself, and standing in line like everybody else. Abandoned eyes.
Nick Weidenfeld gave me Juarez because I was telling him I wanted to create an album that was essentially a long-form story, like an audio movie would take you through. He gave me this, and I still listen to this at least once every 2-3 months because the ambition is to create my version of it. It is fucking nuts. I literally stopped, looked at it, and just...
well, because he's a card-carrying genius. He also happens to be a painter and a wild thinker.
Oh, you better look good. You better act right, because the art mob's out tonight.
When my daughter was getting serious about music, she started really understanding music and loving it in a deeper way and starting to want to record music. And I gave her this record to be like, this is like, there's a deep end of the pool and he's in it.
Get this, Terry.
Right,
I gotta get more Terry. That's crazy.
No, you want this one?
I do.
Yeah, that was for you. Okay.
Well, the women are willing and life is thrilling. Gonna make me a killing in Juarez.
I got this, because this is how I feel when I'm on screen with my buddy. Although we're more patsies than these two guys. They were total badasses. Lee and Cyrus are kind of trying not to get killed.
Man, you look like mass dog shit, brother. You ready to fight? You read my paper?
Seedy Tulsa shit.
Booty and bad guys in one article. 1,000 words and I put them down.
Don't be fucking stupid.
Got it.
This could be us in season 2. Yeah.
I felt like when I saw Travolta with Samuel, I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect to.
Believe it now, motherfucker.
Shit, this is really
Correct the mundo.
This is fucking badass. And I hope that we give people that feeling on screen because I walked off the set feeling like a badass, kind of doing the things he taught me to do on screen. So I appreciate you.
How does an adult with a gun get put in the trunk? And you don't know about the lever? What lever?
I gotta find out who killed these guys because it's some kind of cover-up.
Fuck a cover-up. Who's gonna cover the cost of my window?
What else you got over there, buddy?
Okay, I got this
Oh,
guy.
Bob.
No, this is Charley
okay.
Crockett. Very influenced by Bob. He's a new guy in country music. He's actually descendant of Davy Crockett.
So he's a new guy.
He's brand new.
I love the fact he did a retro style cover.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
well, his whole music, like he's working with Shooter Jennings right now, with Waylon Jennings' son. They have this crazy style that it's so retro, it's modern.
I get you.
You know, he's going back, but he's doing his own thing with it.
Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
I came across him by accident during the pandemic, and he really like saved,
I
from
have to
losing my
take a picture. I gotta
mind.
check that
Charley
out.
Crockett. I have this feeling that you guys are going to do something together.
Yeah, I got to check it out.
I really do.
I love the fact that Southern music right now is coming back together, and what I mean by that is, like, you grow up in Southern cities, you hear a lot of Southern rap music or what Pimp C called country rap tunes, but usually you have family in the deeper South, and they still listen to country music, they listen to very blue-collar-esque music, line dancing music is kind of came back out of nowhere in the black community. So when you look at Atlanta, you hear Atlanta rap music, but when you start talking about Columbus, Augusta, Athens, I truly believe I'm going to make a hit record with a country artist.
Well, I want to introduce you two guys
I
because I spent time with this guy too, and you're gonna he's
We're
for
going to have
real.
to give you A&R credit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't need credit.
All right.
So I stay ready for anything. There's no promise what tomorrow brings.
Thanks my dad for taking me to the comic book stores. My mommy made me an entire Superman room as a kid, and my little ungrateful ass walked in that room that she had spent so much time making and said, but I like Batman. And she told me, well, you got Superman, you little motherfucker.
Kids are impossible.
We're assholes.
You do anything to please them, and they're like, whatever.
Oh, I like Batman. Which my dad knew. Part of my attraction to Batman was the Joker, the antithesis of Batman.
We must eliminate Batman from the scene.
I realized the Batman and Joker couldn't kill each other early because they're in a relationship. The Joker is trying to free Batman from the constraints of discipline.
It's back to prison walls for you, Joker.
Because you can't ever go back and resave your parents. You can't change or save the nature of the world. The world is chaos and anarchy no matter what you want to see or how much discipline you carve out of it. And in a lot of ways, I always look at the Joker as though he's trying to free Batman from the prison of that self-imposed discipline from the guilt. So Joker is insane to me, but he's insane in a way that it becomes the sanity when you realize everyone's just kind of free-falling. So the Joker in The Killing Joke, where I think he kidnaps a police commissioner in this one and tries to make Gotham just go crazy. And then when you look at the movie The Joker, you kind of get why he is how he is. The Joker is one of my favorite villains ever. I've always been attracted to villains, so whether it's he, Magneto, and others, I've been attracted to the psychology of villainy. So this is one I'm going to check out and read now.
We got to get you playing a bad guy.
I love to.
Yeah, you channel your inner Joker.
When the Joker's in control, I'm a villain, God willing, I destroyed his hero soul.
All right, next up for me, you can't talk about American music without talking about these two people.
Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
I just played Loren's Heart in a movie, and Loren's Heart, it was the songwriting team, Rodgers and Hart, they wrote My Funny Valentine,
Yep.
all that 20s and 30s music that was so beautiful.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone.
A lot of these jazz musicians were playing their songs and making them famous.
Ella Fitzgerald.
To get ready for the part, I got Ella Fitzgerald. She has a double album called Ella Sings Rodgers and Hart. I couldn't believe it. I hadn't heard it before, but I'd listened to it all summer long.
Bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I.
It's one of those albums, the more you listen to it, because when I was a kid, I didn't like that old sound of music.
Yeah.
Now, I always loved the two of them together.
Yeah.
It's magic. And so I got it.
They can't take that away from me.
No, they can't take that away from me.
I got this guy.
Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor.
Because I grew up in an all-black world. Like, it literally, my neighborhood is called the Collier Heights. It's a nationally historically recognized neighborhood. And everybody was there together, regardless of class, from working class folks like my grandfather to the richest black people that were developers in the Southeast to Martin King's parents lived there. So the only exposure I got to white folks in terms of being this close to them, if it wasn't JCPenney's outlet in Forest Park, it was television, it was PBS. And PBS is very important. And I gotta say that because I learned so much from this man.
When I was a little boy, I thought the greatest thing in the world would be to be able to make records. That needle goes into this smooth record and makes grooves in it. I grew up to be able to make records.
Fred Rogers did an amazing job at showing me that human beings are just human beings, that people were of good character, even if they were of different color and the world was poking people against one another. He brought me together on a daily basis with kids that didn't look like me.
We will always be quite different to people who know us well, 'cause they're the ones who like us to be different.
This man had such a tremendous influence on my life, and part of my life's mission is to be a unifier like him. So I am just forever a Fred Rogers fan and would just like to thank his family for sharing him with us and his legacy with this song. You know, that's why I got this lunchbox, which I'm probably gonna hide marijuana in so cops don't search me.
Henrietta, are you all right? Well, you can see the smoke coming
Meow,
out.
meow, 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 Smokey.
What's wrong with her?
I do everything I can to prevent fires.
I was gonna say, Mike, that was so beautiful.
No, but I meant every word of it. No bullshit.
It is so funny, you know, people talk about representation on TV and stuff like that. And I remember being a kid and I just watched Sanford and Son.
Loved it.
I was like, I didn't know those two guys, but I watched enough of that show. I knew them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I liked them. They're just like my grandfather. I was like,
yeah, oh man.
It's so powerful.
Hey man, what's going on here? First you watch one television set, now you're watching two television sets. There's a whole article in here, Pop, about people that have heart conditions. And you want to know what the best thing for them is?
To move their dummy son out the way of the TV.
As a family, we would watch some of the most challenging TV in the world. Sanford and Son, all in the family. We should probably, as a country, go back and watch all those shows together again.
Many of you black people are fine, decent people, as you probably know.
But they'd be more comfortable somewhere else.
Took the rage right out of my mouth.
And you're gonna tell them they ain't won it.
Oh, no, Lon, you can't go up to people and say a thing like that. I mean, this is American.
My family bought Mr. Bowman's house, and I know we're gonna get along just fine with the neighbors.
All right, this one I got to do. I've spent some time on Merle Haggard.
I ain't got nobody, nobody cares for me.
I made a documentary about him this year, and I started thinking about Merle again because the country is so divided and people don't listen to each other and people don't talk. And one of the things that Merle Haggard's career, he crossed lines in regards to how people thought about what is right wing, what is left wing, what's a hippie, what's a thing. And he spent the first 10 years of his career as the new Woody Guthrie. Then he kind of wrote this funny song, Okie from Muskogee.
We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD.
They kind of weaponized that song and made him the voice of the silent majority, which he had no problem with the song, but he also didn't necessarily want to be the voice of anybody besides himself. Then he wrote songs about civil rights and pro-immigration songs.
Border patroller, don't stop a stroller, 'cause the Mexican immigrant is helping America grow.
He lost fans and gained fans, and he always stayed true to himself. He has a lot to teach people right now about not falling in line and actually just thinking for themselves and singing their own song.
Amen.
Sing me back home before I die.
Since I'm here with a friend who's an actor, I've been digging back into like what did I like about certain movies and who did I like. You know, it was like music. When I first discovered music, I didn't know what the producer does the beat. Okay, these are the producers I like. These are the sounds I like. There's a director I like, an Asian director who I just fell in love with when I was a young man, and I didn't know if the rap was going to work. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I loved watching movies. My dad would take me to the dollar movies, but there's a man named John Woo. I happened upon one of his movies called The Killer. He made some amazing action movies. A Killer, he made Replacement Killers. He made A Better Tomorrow, which I always thought was an amazing title, and A Better Tomorrow 2. And I have found them on Blu-ray disc here.
Yeah. He's one of the legends.
Yeah, he's absolutely. Yeah. You know, here, if you watch the American versions, he made Face Off.
It's like looking in a mirror.
You get looking.
I'd like to take his face.
No more drugs for that man.
But these movies, to me, man, just show me, because they didn't have the biggest budget, they didn't have the most special effects, but what they had was actors that could convey emotion, even if I didn't understand what they were saying and were reading the words, they conveyed emotion. And when they sold a shootout, oh my God, they sold a shootout.
Two friends of mine, two people, this Hamilton Lighthouser, he was his front man of the Walkmen, which is a great band, and this guy is one of the best live performers I've ever seen. And this guy, more people need to know, Phosphorescent is one of the best bands in America.
Tried to beat on the door, but it didn't even make a sound. Got my heart open wide, but the city been shut down.
I happen to be in an amazing rap group, and I'm hugely inspired by these two rap groups in particular, one being Eric B. and Rakim.
I hold the microphone like a grudge. Be a hold a record so the needle don't budge. I hold a conversation cause what I invent, I nominated my DJ the president.
Rakim introduced a new flow to rap that is still being used today. So if you like even the word flow, Rakim is the inventor of it.
Get in the flow, and you can picture like a photo. Music makes mellow, maintains to make melodies for MCs, motivates to break some everlasting. I can go on for days and days with rhyme displays that engrave deep as X-rays.
And Eric B was his producer, and this is a time where the DJ got announced even before the rapper, and I'm actually friends with Eric B now, which still trips me out that Eric B just randomly calls me out of nowhere like, I'm just checking on you. Yeah. And they dress fly. They got on the gold shoes that are non-Trump shoes. They're Nikes. They got the money and the jewelry. And the amazing thing about it, even though they look like what people stereotypically thought were drug dealers, they gave you a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because Rakim was a member of the 5% Nation. So shouts out to them.
I'm the intelligent, wise on the mic. I will rise right in front of your eyes, cause I am a surprise. So I'ma let my knowledge be born to a perfection. All praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing.
And I would say Outkast. This is when I met them on this ATLians album.
Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Big Boy just has embraced me like a big brother and like a friend and mentor. Dre has been the same in my life, and they changed my life by giving me a record deal and allowing me to watch their process in them.
True, I got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat like you live, check to check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat, so we like neck to neck.
I'm in a part of a dope group because I understood what a dope group was by watching them, so I understood the symmetry that LP and I had early on. So this is it.
It goes Bronx to the Fleetwoods, Coops to the Beatles. Haters the boats and all these flows, we having to play a chill in this atmosphere. This ain't no practice here, we cutting the food now. I'm doing you at the house and throwing you out because I'm due now.
Thank you guys.
All right, thank you.
That was incredible.
Absolutely, I appreciate you. I had a ball.